We're live. And we're starting a new Nuzlocke. For the first time in a long time. It's Pokemon time.
I know I'm starting super duper late. I really wanted to have time to work on this stuff before I turned on the stream, before we reached any amount of stream time. But boy howdy, life did not work out that way. Today was super busy. I was gone for most of the day. And then I get home and I'm like, I need to clean the kitchen. So I cleaned the kitchen, like deep cleaned for like 2.5 hours. And Kiddo was great for it, in terms of being able to entertain himself for the day, which was great. And then after he was fed and in bed, I got on the computer and I was like, all right, this should be really quick to whip up. And then I decided to completely rework the layout. So now we're here. So Yarp. Hi Mom, welcome, welcome. Hope you're excited. So a couple things that I did, because it's very different from the old DS layout I had. I made the screens bigger, maximized the space. We've got chat right there. I've got my little logo right above it. I made that smaller, put a couple ferrets there, and we got our shit stuff over there. So we'll have in the first empty box is the team. Second box has the badges and the level caps. I tried to make the level caps a little bit bigger so that they'd be easier to read, but on smaller screens it's probably still not going to be super possible. Sorry, I did my best. But I also removed the little like corner things. As much as I loved the corner things with the little kinstones on them, I thought it was cute. I don't like how they cover the game. And so I will be, over the course of the next week or so, going back through all of my layouts now that I've got like proper editing software, as recommended by Trident Tail, the guy who originally made all of my layouts. But I've got that software and I'm able to go in and move around the various assets in a way that's not going to make it look terrible. But there we go. Yeah, instant top 20. It only took me like 3 months? 4 months? 4 months? 5 months? I don't remember. It took like a long time. And like 70 something attempts, but I did it. For the future of Minish Cap, I do intend on coming back and doing more any percent at some point. I just want to take a little bit of a break so I don't burn myself out. And also I want to learn Fire Rod, which is a variant of any percent where you start with the Fire Rod, which is an item that definitely exists in the game. It's just not accessible and it's also not coded correctly. Wait a minute. There we go. I noticed that there was like a single pixel line at the bottom of the top screen, and it was bothering the crap out of me, so I need to fix that. So Fire Rod takes an item that is in the game, just not properly coded, and instead of shooting fire like you would expect a Fire Rod to do, it just shits tiles onto the ground. It changes the tiles immediately around you, and you can use that to clip through walls and enter loading zones you're not supposed to be able to, and beat the entire game in 30 minutes. So it's pretty great. So I'll be checking that out, messing around with it, and running that at some point. But for right now, I figured we'd change gears. I've got 2 main things on my stream plan for the next however long I decide to do it. We have this, our Nuzlocke, which I'll talk more about in a second. And then the other thing is Guardians Crusade, which is a bit more of a sort of obscure. I don't know how actually obscure it is, but it's one of those RPGs from the PlayStation 1 that happened and then vanished. And it's one of my favorites. It's one of my little comfort games from when I was a kid and I used to play it all the time. So I want to play that on stream at some point as a nice chill thing, but I thought this would be fun, and that it would be one of those excited, anticipated, like, oh my god, he's coming back to Nuzlocking sort of thing. So yeah, never heard of Guardians Crusade. It's really fun. It's a pretty simple RPG, but the characters are cute. The storyline is fun. I enjoy the gameplay. It's cool. You've got your main character, who is a knight. You have your secondary character, which is a shape-shifting baby. And then you have a just a long list of semi-sentient toys, or I get maybe fully sentient, I'm not actually sure. Little like wind-up toys that you can summon, and they have various types and effects. Like some of them stay on the field and fight with you, some of them appear and have one effect and then go away, whatever the case may be. And that's it, pretty much. So shifting, but yeah, it's great. It's a good silly game. So we'll see how Renegade Platinum goes, and then we'll maybe do some Guardians Crusade, and I'll live my life from there. And we'll be a little bit more freeform for a while, not stressing so much about Minish Cap. It's a cuter version of Final Fantasy. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. So let's talk about Renegade Platinum. Almost said reggae. Welcome to Reggae Platinum. So Renegade Platinum is a ROM hack by Drayano, who is a well-known modder in the Pokemon modding community, known for their more difficult but a little bit more entry-level hacks, as opposed to something like Emerald Kaizo, which you all remember, the Emerald Kaizo. This is Renegade Platinum. This is considered one of the more approachable ones for someone who's newer into difficulty hacks. It's definitely a big step up from like vanilla Pokemon games, but it's not like overwhelmingly horrifying. We're gonna be going in blind. I've got no resources. I've got no tools. The only thing I looked up were the level caps for the gym leaders along the bottom right there. And that's all I've got. Some Pokemon are updated to help balance them better. Encounters are different across the map. Trainers are moved and added and removed and all that sort of stuff. But that's where we're at, and that's what we're doing tonight. So without further ado, let's do it, because it's time. I did already go through the process of creating a save file, because grinding is cringe, cheating is based. I gave myself a shit ton of rare candies. I will not be selling these for money. It's just they're just things that exist because I refuse to do wild Pokemon grinding. That shit is dumb and not necessary, and I ain't gonna do it. But that's it. That's the only thing I've added to this save file. It's Hardberg, our rival. And here's another thing, is text is sped up, which is just so good. For documentation, please go here. So if I want the documentation for it, I can go there. I don't want to use it on my first playthrough or first couple of playthroughs. I want it to kind of be fresh and just experience it as is. It'll be great. I think there might be some minor updates here and there, but it's generally the same story in game, yes. I believe the gym leader order is the same and all that good stuff too. So, but yes, it's a little bit more difficult, and some of the routes are a little changed up, but yes. Hardberg already left, sure did. Gives me like running shoes immediately, which is huge. And a bike immediately? God, this game's great. Look at that. Let me see. Tech speed, fast is already fast, so that's cool. Olin Verticina, which Cyrus was more expanded on, like Oros did to Archie and Maxi on Liv. Yeah. That's the biggest reason I was mad about BDSP, is because they did so much with Fire Red and Leaf Green, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They did so much with those, and then they get to Gen 4 and they're just like, well, let's make a worse version than the original. That's interesting. I don't want to mess with that. Most important setting is let's figure out what frame type we're using. I kind of like that. It's nice and simple. It's a clean design. Soul Silver is your favorite game. Cinema's top 3 gen for me. Just did not get... Yeah, exactly. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was one of my favorite remakes, but they really just needed to fix the level scaling. Like, I understand they wanted to keep it, like, faithful to the original, but God, it just... You beat the Elite Four the first time, and then it's just a line of 8 gym leaders, all level 35 to 40. And then all of a sudden the next trainer is level 80s. And I could never vibe with that. The original design. Nothing. Nice, clean, simple. Let's go. I liked this one. Cool. So another disclaimer that I wanted to mention. I am doing some other things as well. So there's, what I'm using is an updated, like, patched version of Renegade Platinum. So it has all the stuff from Renegade Platinum. It does not change, like, Pokemon trainers or anything. So in terms of the actual game and its difficulty, it's all the same. The only thing that this did is added a few quality of life and accessibility things. So first off, is a portable PC. So that replaces the Versus Seeker, which is great because I don't need to refight trainers. I can just give myself experience whenever I need. It replaces the Versus Seeker that's given to you by Professor Rowan, pretty early in the game. And it lets you use the PC from anywhere except the Pokemon League. So when if I do get to the Elite Four, I'm not able to use the PC there because that would break it. Like, that would be dumb. Be big cheating. Another thing is in later Pokemon games, if your Repel runs out, it gives you a prompt asking if you want to use another one. So that is now added to this game. And then the Move Relearner, that is now also added in your PC to relearn moves. It is available to you after you have access to the actual Move Relearner in game, like the person that lets you relearn moves in Pastoria. So it's not giving you like a cheating access to that early and a free access to it. It's the same thing. It's just accessible from the menu, so you don't have to fly all the way back to Pastoria every time. And then there's also the speed up patch that I'm not messing with. It also increases the shiny chance, but I don't care too much about that. It's just not something that I could remove, so it's whatever. And then it also has forgettable HMs, which sounds like whoa, that's a big change, but Renegade Platinum already adds like ways to remove your HMs, so this just makes it a little less tedious to do so. So that's that. I don't know how warm this take is, but as popular of a character as Cynthia is, I feel like she could be way better written. I think deep down a lot of people know that. I think where the majority of the hype for Cynthia comes is her fight. And outside of that, no one really thinks as much about Cynthia. It's just her fight is insane. Like, she has that presence in that battle. I think from what I've heard, that the show does a lot of things right by Cynthia, but I do agree that in the game she could have been a bit more interesting. At any rate, let's play the gosh darn video game. It's an Eevee. Mom's taking care of it. Good for you, Eevee. I'll see both of you later, I guess. Hello. What was that about? It's me. You're gonna go see Professor Rowan? I will come along. I'm gonna do it. Let's see. As a character, she feels she was written to be foil of Cyrus, but neither character had enough depth to have a meaningful or interesting dynamic. That sounds very smart. I don't remember enough to be able to agree or disagree. Pokemon series in general is a grease trap of wasted potential. God, it's so true. And it just keeps getting worse. Oh my God. Barry's dad is here. Hi, Palmer. Sure am. Don't get into too much trouble. I won't. Husband Palmer's home for once. Have you spoken to him? Hardberg and him are so alike. Neither of them can ever sit still. Palmer's not here in the original game, I'm pretty sure. Which is cool. Better take your bag and journal. Say bye to dad. Yeah, he's not there, yeah. So that's cool. They added Palmer into the game. We love that. We love a dad who actually exists in our Pokemon games. No absentee fathers here. Oh, he's gone. Is he really just, he's gone. That's it. Husband and Harbor both rocketed off. He literally just left. He's just gone. I'm so happy that they put him in the game just to fucking have him run away. Hi, Barry. Invited Professor Rowan's lab. Let's do it. Don't go in the grass. That's fine. No worries. No problem. I brought a Glock with me. Doesn't matter if we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. So if we just run real fucking fast, they won't catch us. Which is exactly how that works. We do have the running shoes in this one. We did not have the running shoes in the original game, so we would have been walking slowly through the grass. Gen 9 had a nice story, mind-blowing ending. Gen 7 had a great story with genuinely fantastic villains. I have not played any of Gen 9 at all, not even a little bit. I don't own the games, I didn't buy the games. I waited until they came out, and then I waited a little bit longer to see how it developed, and it just never gripped me. Gen 7 was, yeah, Gen 7 was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then of course Sun and Moon. So I've never beaten those games. Not because I felt they were too hard, but because I just fell off. I just, whatever. Lost interest. Love Gen 9, can see it's not for everyone. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard for me to look at a new Pokemon game and get excited anymore. And I hate that that's how I feel about it, but like you get the new trailers coming out, I was like, wow. And I think about all the things it could be. And then I remind myself of all the things that it probably will be. And then just, it's gone. And I hate that. All right, Barry, you can do it, buddy. It's a good thing this old man stopped us. Have any Pokemon between you? We sure don't. They're just staring silently at each other for multiple text boxes. I do love the instant text. Tried to go into the tall glass so they wanted grass because they wanted Pokemon. Still waiting for Z to A. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait again, like Gen 9. It would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. I've never met a Pokemon before in my life. I just live in the world. Like, imagine living in the real world and having never seen an animal. And having a random professor from the next town over go, wow, their life would change if they were to meet an animal for the first time. These 10-year-old children have never heard of a dog. Truly love Pokemon? No. Not making any sense here. Yeah, I didn't quite catch that. Alright, he adjusted his hearing aids. What are we gonna do? Do we truly love Pokemon? I think so. Love the story of my clingy sandwich dinosaur and our weird high school bullies and the totally not Yandere. Yeah. Valid. A lot of people really got mad about the whole like sandwich eating, like you get the box legendary at the very beginning. But I think it's fun. And the fact that you can't use the box legendary in battle for the majority of the game, I think that's nice. But I do understand that it's like some massive legendary Pokemon, but they have like the emotional intelligence of like a puppy. I was like, oh, you fed it once and now it's best friend. And I don't know what's up with that. And honestly, I'm never gonna look into it. Sure do love Pokemon. No, I don't, actually, Barry. Stop answering for me. This isn't about you. Joke's getting old. Worries me that people like that would do with their Pokemon. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna do our best, right? If a Pokemon faints once, it's dead forever, right, Professor? That's how that works. Like my Piplup got punched in the head once. I'm just gonna drop it on the ground and never look back. Like I think that Chimchar scraped his knee. Like he's done, right? Like we just drop him in a box and walk away, right? That's how that works. All right, this is so much text. I'm so used to mashing through text. I'm not worried about the text. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so sorry, everybody. My brain can't do it. I've played through these games so many times and none of the text is important. All right, we gotta pick our starter. Is it gonna be the Tiny Leaf Pokemon Turtwig, the Chimp Pokemon Chimchar, or the Penguin Pokemon Piplup? I don't know which one it'll be, but I do know that it'll be Chimchar. Because I get to pick first time. I get to pick. Alright, so I've got a Chimchar. How thrilling. My boy. I know Lancer would be excited too, but they're not here tonight. Professor Owen is really nice. He's a good guy. Also, we get to have follower Pokemon because of the add-on thing that I got. Woo! All right. Followers, yeah. I like how you interrupted yourself with the new message. I do that shit because I think it's hilarious. Piplup is adorable. You are correct. However, whenever you're doing a Nuzlocke of a new game, starting with the fire type starter is generally the most solid choice in most Pokemon games. And at least for attempt number 1, we're gonna rock the Chimchar and see how it does. Hi. Oh God. Oh, that sounded off in a different ear. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, I cannot even look at the details of this Chimchar, which is pretty wild. I'm gonna go for a Leer. Oh, you son of a bitch. We'll go with another Leer. Gotta lower them stats, baby. Alright, well, I'm losing the first fight. The death to the initial dude is not gonna count. The Nuzlocke doesn't start until you've got Pokeballs. Alright, see you later, Barry. I did get wrecked. I'm pretty sure that thing had really high defense and my attack is trash. I'm fairly certain that that's the case. All right, that's cute. Chimchar is fucking ready to go. Way to go, Piplup. Let's see. A minus special attack nature? God, worst possible nature for me. All right, let me refresh? Why is it not? Oh, it's because I'm not. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Oh, God. We are not off to a good start, everybody. So we've got a minus special attack nature, and we have 20. So let's do a super quick refresher on stats, okay? Just because I feel like it's important. Not for everybody, but for some of us. So the way that stats are calculated is you've got the base stats of the Pokemon, you've got EVs, and you've got IVs. The base stats of the Pokemon are whatever, and we know what that means. EVs are effort values. You gain them when you defeat an enemy Pokemon or when you're using items that change the EVs, okay? That can go from 0 to an effective 252, which gives you +1 to the stat every 4 points at level 100, and it's just scaled down based on your Pokemon's level, right? So EVs are a good way to boost your stats. IVs, or independent values, are unique to each instant of the Pokemon. So this Chimchar has its own list of IVs for each stat. IVs go from 0 to 31, which is 1-to-1 of a bonus to that stat at level 100, scaled down based on the level. So it's not going to have too much of an impact except for maybe 1 or 2 points at low level, but it's going to become more impactful later. Okay. And then you have the nature. The nature affects 2 different stats. One stat goes up by 10%, another stat goes down by 10%. Some natures are neutral natures, meaning they have no effect on any stat, because what's happening is it's getting a 10% boost to a stat and then a 10% drop to the same stat, so it neutrals out to 0. If you didn't know how natures work, now you do. So our Chimchar has a minus special attack nature and a plus special defense nature, so probably the worst possible option for a Chimchar, right? And for the IVs, we have 19 HP, which is pretty solid. We have 0 attack. We have 15 defense. We have 23 special attack. So all those IVs are going to waste because of the minus 10% special attack. We also have 2 special defense IVs. So the stat that we have boosted from our nature is only getting 2 points from the IVs and then 12 speed, which is kind of not great. So this Chimchar sucks. This Chimchar sucks real bad. It's great. I'm really excited. This is a great start. Chimchar's a little nervous. Well, don't worry, buddy. You're probably just thinking about how bad you are. You don't know what special attack, special defense is? So every single attack in the game is listed as either a special attack, a physical attack, or a status move. So it's the category that you see on the left. So that is a physical move, which uses my attack stat. This is a status move, which does not use any stats because it's not dealing damage. It's just putting forth an effect. And then Ember is a special move, which uses my special attacking stat. So basically all of my stats are bad and I should feel bad. So that's probably why we lost that first fight, is because I had the worst Chimchar ever made. And Lake, they say legendary Pokemon. We're gonna catch that legendary Pokemon. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. I'm sure it's gonna work out for everyone. All right, we're at the lake. Let's go. Trust me on this one. This is the best idea he's ever had. The bad guy. The flowing time, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it.
Until then, sleep where you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed.
Let's catch that legendary Pokemon. We heard it. We don't have anything on us. So I have. You don't have anything on you. I have nearly 2,000 rare candies and a penchant for diabetes. All right, let's find out if Professor Rowan's gonna give us some Pokeballs. Whee! Hello, Bidoof. Being able to use the touchscreen is kind of cool. Hello, Dawn. Professor's waiting. Yay. Oh, God. Not so scary so much as he's totally out there. All right, man. Hello. Can I please have balls? All right, we got to give Chimchar a nickname. Nickname theme. My personal favorite. I didn't even get to the theme yet. I hate it. You went through some bullshit. I'm so sorry, Lancer. But I hope you're gonna have a better time now that you're here. Welcome. We're doing Nuzlocke. We just got our starter and we're nicknaming it. I was gonna say that the nickname theme is gonna be like objects because I love that. I like naming my Pokemon after inanimate objects. It just makes some great stuff. And then before I can even mention what my theme is going to be, Root Beer bursts out of the gate with Smar. And I really liked it. I could name him Luffy. I don't want to. I don't want to go with the Wukong anime character reference. Fireplace is also an option. I kind of want to go with a theme based on Root Beer's suggestion because Smimsmar is just it got me. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. So what I kind of want to do, what I want to pitch for a theme, is almost where it almost sounds like the Pokemon's name, but not quite. Like if you were trying to talk about the Pokemon, but you're a little drunk or like a little unfocused and it just kind of bumbles a little bit. Tablet can't run the stream anymore. Oh no. Watching on Xbox and chatting on tablet? Dang. Yeah, kind of like how AI displays text, where some of the letters are right and some of them are a little off. Just looks a little weird. Yeah. So the nickname theme is almost, but not quite. Or mumbled from across the room. Yeah, sounds like it. I remember setting up Twitch to my PS4, and that also took forever. And the experience was a nightmare. But hey, at least I'm on a TV now. Haha. Him's chair. Him's chair. All right, I'm going with Him's chair. Does it fit? Yeah, it does. All right, it's Him's chair. I like Him's chair. It is Him's chair. Whom's chair? It's Him's chair. Hey, I see. And you're happy with that name?
Yes, I am.
Also, look at this. Look at that text speed. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Jim Char's just fucking zooming. Char's living his best life. I love that for him. All right, we got a Pokedex. Jim Char's playing on the computer. Maybe he shouldn't. Maybe he shouldn't do that. It includes a national mode. Let's go. What did I feel? Unbridled rage. He's permitted an hour of computer time. That's valid and fair. Yeah, Kiddo has him sure playing DK. He would. Kiddo has a tablet, one of those like knockoff Amazon Kids tablets. So it's like super limited on what he's able to do. Mainly it was gotten for him for like long road trips and like what else are you gonna do? But he's got access to games. He's got some educational and edutainment type shows that he can watch. One that he's been super into is he's deleted weeks of work. One of the ones he's been super into is it's literally just story read alouds. So it has the words and it has pictures and stuff that go with it, and then the words highlight as they read it. So it's pretty great. And then we just keep an eye on how long he uses it. But anyway. All right, we're going. Grand Adventures. If you would have chosen a Turtwig on Route 201, we'd have the same Pokemon. That's a fucking lie, because if I had chosen a different Pokemon, I would have branched the timeline, and you would have had a different one. Hi, Dawn. Wish we could name him Dong. No. In a sense, I'm just like you. Wow. But actual thought on your character design outside of they kind of look like this. I'm struggling with the color schemes. Fits are fine, but you're struggling with colors. Fair. It's something that I struggle with a lot as well. Yeah. Usually for me, when it comes to colors, at least in my like, for my purposes for prepping D&D, is if they've got like a dominant color, I can go with that. For like if they've got a dominant color like for thematic reasons or whatever, then there you go. Rowan, the Pokey Radar. Never be afraid to leave it alone and come back to it the next day. True. 3 vegans, 4 colors. Yeah. Sounds about right. Indicate grass patches where Pokemon are located. You may need it to locate some rare species of Pokemon that you won't find in the grass patches naturally. These repel. You're giving me repels? Wow. And the Pokemon box link. So this is something that the add-ons thing that I did added. So now I can access the Pokemon box anywhere. Except for in the Elite Four, because that would be cheating. But any other part of the game, when you normally have access to the PC, you now have access to the PC in your menu, which is nice. This is the Pokemon Center. This is the store. I do need to let my family know. I should let my mother know that I am going away for a long time. An item. I knew there was an item here. It's an antidote. Let's go. Did I receive balls? No, I received them from Dawn. Okay. So let's go home. We'll tell my mother that I'm sure that's fine. Hello, mother. Made a quick dinner. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah, I'm going on an adventure for the entire world, which is a normal thing for a 10-year-old. Okay, so the journal added to this game that like reminds you what you were working on last. Loved it. As someone who cannot remember a single thing in their entire life, love it. It was so helpful. All right, yeah, no, you're guilting me. Why don't I take Eevee with me? Wow. Little Hardberg here? Nah, Hardberg's gone. So headstrong and reckless. Oh yeah, thanks for volunteering me for the delivery, Mom. Egan's main character, Zozo's a member of the crew. You know, like an RPG party. Hell yeah. A parcel. A package, if you will. Probably head straight for Jubilife. Same. 8 people over the course of the story. That's a pretty solid number. So Eevee's here. I could take Eevee. I'm going to not at this time because I can't do a whole lot with an Eevee. And if I take that Eevee, it locks me out from this. So I think I'm just gonna leave the Eevee for now. And when a situation comes up where I'm like, I could really use an Eevee for some typing, then I can come back and get the Eevee. I still do not have Pokeballs, so I still cannot catch a Pokemon. So this Starly is not real. Hello, Cricketot. We run. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Hello, Dawn. What does the DD mean? Should I have a battle? Oh my god. Oh no. No, you don't normally fight Dawn. Oh god. Dark Dawn, 3rd game of the series, got it. Level 9! I think I'm already in trouble, everybody. Like, I know... I mean, unless she's just not going to attack ever. Oh no, she is going to attack. That does hurt, you're right. Come on, get the burn. Never mind, you're a Razor Leaf. Alright, cool. We lost. I didn't know you fought Dawn. Wow. All right. Well, I still have not received the Pokeballs, so technically we haven't lost yet. And that's just a mistake that I'm not going to repeat again. Let's go ahead and we'll rare candy up a bit here. First level cap is 15. I think going up to 10 is perfectly fine here. Yeah, we'll just remember that I fight Dawn there and it'll be fine next time. Not crushingly difficult. I mean, it's a level 9 Turtwig and I have the type advantage. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just didn't know that was I didn't know that was a thing. That happened. But now I know. I enter the Pokemon Center, so if I wipe again, we're good, but okay. Alright, thanks for healing my Pokemon. Alright, Turtwig. You're getting fucking roasted by this piece of shit Chimchar. Dude, Lancer, this Chimchar has a minus special attack nature and 0 attack IVs. This thing sucks. Oh, we got the burn? We got the burn. Let's go. Easy. This game's piece cake. Yeah, but this Chimchar sucks. I got nothing. I gave her $40 when I lost, and she gave me nothing. 30 Pokeballs? Heck yeah. All right, I have no idea what Pokemon are good in this or not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take whatever the game gives me and see what happens, is my plan. A Wingull. Bouquet. Level 4, I should be able to just ball it. Nice, I balled it. All right, what's a name that sounds kind of like Wingull or Pelipper? Smeagol, that's a really strong start. God, that emote is intense, Mom. Wingy? Wingy? What about Caliper? Instead of Caliber, Caliper, like the measuring tool? Winnle. Lancer's yelling at me, I'm scared. Let's see, so we got Smeagol, Winnie, Winnle, Caliber, Caliper. Good name of Dingle. D-I-N-G-L-E. Gulliver? Gulliver do be traveling. Oh my god, you're right. Dude, Lancer, I was never gonna notice that in my entire life if you didn't call it out. I couldn't recommend anything other than Smeagol. I respect it. Lancer screaming at me again. How do I know you're not putting a lowercase L? Maybe it's Tungle. Just hiding it in there now. I'm gonna go with Tingle. But with my own creative flair. All right, Tingle. What do you got for me? You have a neutral nature. You got 28 attack IVs. 18 special attack, 16 speed, decent defense, HP sucks. It's a pretty mid. It's a pretty mid Wingull. Tingle. And then we're gonna have an encounter here. Let's do it. Hoot hoot. I mean, it gives us a psychic type. Well, not a psychic type, but a psychic move later. Of all the options in here, I don't think Hoot Hoot was the winner. Ow. Hey. See, we got Keen Eye though, so I'm not sure if this is gonna become a Drizzle Pelipper, or if it's just gonna stay Keen Eye. Oosh. Oot Shoot is so good. Right out the gate, solid start. Yeah, I think we just go with Oot Shoot. Pootscoot? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Uchoot, but Poot Scoot's really good. All right, we got Uchoot. Uchoot is plus special defense, minus defense, only 1 HP IV, which sucks. But the rest of the IVs are pretty solid, so that's a pretty okay Hoot Hoot. I've already caught a Pokemon for this route. Could have been a doof. Oh, it's an NCS reference? Should have known. Alright, 202 baby! New encounter, let's do it. What do we got? We got a Shinx. This is actually what I was hoping I would get. I don't know what all is available here, but I know having an electric type is good. Let's cam shit. It's not Intimidate though, which is a bummer. Still on the question of colors. I'm gonna let you guys handle colors. I'm not good with colors. As a small addendum to Root Beer's, I know I just said I was gonna stay out of it, but I'm gonna step back in. When it comes to colors, if colors is going to be like a consistent theme that you want to like think about for character design, you can use similar colors to other characters to help like connect them or symbolize similar traits. Give a nickname to Con Shinx. I need a name for Shinx. Like I use Amethyst, like that shade of purple, a lot in Roya. Shucks. Shucks. Kinks. Shucks. Shits. I think shits is too easy. Because it was the first one I thought of. But I don't know. So we got kinks, shucks, shits. Well, shit X. What about shit X? Sphinx. Could use skinks, like the animal, like a skink, but more than one. Stinks. Got him. Char Char Binks. So. Binks, final answer. Did you say Binks because Root Beer said Jar Jar Binks, or did you have a separate thought that ended up just running parallel? I kind of like Binks. Because even if you don't, like, know or care about the Star Wars reference, Binks is good. Simple, to the point. Close, but not quite. Alright, Binks, what do you got? Binks, you have guts. Ooh. Interesting. That's new. Shinx does not normally get guts. So that's a guts Shinx with 23 attack IVs. Only 9 speed, so that's a bit of a bummer. But a 23 attack IV Shinx with guts? Pretty cool. I don't know, Lancer. I don't know. Guts is Lucray's hidden ability. Hidden abilities did not exist in Gen 4, I'm fairly certain. Hello, Poochiana. Alright, I think we're gonna be getting into trainer fights pretty soon. Let's level up the crew. Take everybody to 10. Wing attack for Tingle. Probably just drop Growl, right? It's the Anti-Crust! It's him! It's the guy. Hello! Welcome! It's a crusty raid. There's never been a crustier raid. There you go. Doing more crab champions tonight? Heck yeah, how'd that go? Hope you had fun. Hope you had a positive experience. We're doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Renegade Platinum. So if you like Pokemon, but you like things being not easy, here you go. Did a hardcore Nuzlocke. So permadeath, 1 catch per thing, no items in battle, no switching, all that kind of stuff. They made it harder. Heck yeah. Love that for you. Hope you had a great time. I'm going to keep supersonic because, you know, sometimes. Actually, the 55% accuracy, I'm not really going to go for a whole lot. Growl can be useful, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm not going to think about it. It's my first attempt. I'm just dropping it. I could have dropped Peck. Damn. It's okay. I could. We do have a theme though. So the theme for our nicknames on attempt number 1 of Pokemon Renegade Platinum is we are doing almost but not quite. So you're taking the name of the Pokemon and you're shifting it just a little bit. So we have Hoot Hoot. Hoot Hoot has become Oot Shoot. We have a Wingull named Tingle. We've got Chimchar named Him's Chair. And we have Shinx named Binks. So it's all almost, but not quite. We'll drop. Growl, I guess. Also, if anyone in the chat from the raid, also hello everybody, welcome to here. If anyone that came along on the raid knows stuff about color theory, Lancer is working on world building for a fantasy world story thing that they're writing. And they're working on like colors for their characters for various reasons that you would want things to have color, like clothing, design, themes, that sort of thing. So if you know about color theory, then maybe you can help Lancer out, because I don't know colors. Confusion, love to see it. See you later, Foresight. You do know color. He knows colors. He's got 3. That's 3 colors listed, top of the head. It's a solid start, my friend. Yeah, you're doing a great job, Rootbeer. Let's see, Spark, love to see it. Attack stat increase, love to see it. I have no reason to have Tackle if Quick Attack exists. All right, so this is, just give everybody a heads up, this is Pokemon Renegade Platinum. Renegade Platinum is a harder version of Pokemon Platinum made by a well-known Romhack creator named Drayano. It is gonna be great. I've already died twice, so yay. We're gonna be getting into our first actual Pokemon battle. So these are the first battles that actually matter. Now that we are fully in Nuzlocke mode. So let's see what happens. I don't think it's gonna matter too much who I lead, because I have no idea what these people have. I really don't know. Said trade. If only I had Mach Punch. Let's go. We get that burn. And that's enough to kill. It's also a crit. Him's share making up for his shitty stats by just being an absolute monster instead. I'm gonna drop Taunt. Because I'm not gonna know enough about the game to know when a good time is gonna be to use Taunt. Bidoof. Go ahead and give you an Ember as well. Doing great. We're a little over leveled here, which is fine. I'm fighting a god, I am, and it worked out pretty well for me. God was only worth 87 experience, so. New guy, let's switch to Binks. Binks could be cool here. Thanks for the GG, we did it, we're one trainer in. Killing it over here. I'm gonna go for a Howl. No reason I can't boost, especially since they're gonna do a peck at me. So I'd take pecks all day. We Spark for the kill. It's +2 attack and super effective, so we're good there. Another Starly hitting the field. I don't give a shit about that quick attack. I will just light you onto electricity. Remix detected? Hell yeah. I have no idea. Actually, no, you're right. I feel it. I feel the updated music. Kind of hits. I like it. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna heal. So things are going pretty well so far. This isn't like Emerald Kaizo. I'm not like needing to use documents to deal with the first route of the game. I think losing to Dawn in a surprise fight kind of like reminded us that maybe we should stay careful. All right, there's a man here. What do you got for me? Probably more normal types? No, a Growlithe. Burn me. Do it. Fuck yeah, I've got guts, baby. Yes. Got him. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Oh, that wasn't enough. Oh god, I'm sand attacked. Alright, I gotta switch out. There's no way I can keep Binks in here safely. Let's go for... I've got 2 flying type Pokemon. That's fun and great and cool. Let's go Tingle. I have not played or seen anything of Deltarune. Good job, Tingle. You did it. Burmy with Protect? You son of a bitch. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I hope that didn't come through the microphone, but I'm fairly certain that it did. We got a potion. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, I could have gotten a dog. Instead, I got a cat. Honestly, though, I'm pretty happy with this Shinx. This is a pretty good Shinx. It's got guts and almost maximum attack. Yeah, there's still a Stardust here. I don't know what item's supposed to be there, but it's a Stardust this time. Dawn, I swear to God, if you attack me again. Got 4 Pokemon, I do. Oh, thank God, she's just taking me to the training school. Smiles, gives us an egg, and disappears. Great. Oh, it's the looker.
How did you know?
How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police? Gee. I love the looker so much. He is a hilarious character who gives me endless joy. The eggs do nothing? Great. What? Lancer. My heart. I know better to believe that. You recognized right away that I was someone extraordinary. Your power of observation is fearsome. Actually, I saw you weirdly darting between two lampposts on either side of the street. My cover's been blown. We're only of my code name. Dude, what if he just gave you his actual name? He just flubbed that hard. It just exists to add more dialogue. At least they did something cool with him in later games. Did they not do anything cool with him in this game? I don't know. I think he's fun. If he wasn't fun, then he'd be more annoying, but he's just a silly guy. You need to try to get some sleep. Fair enough. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Is the saying, "Don't be a thief," familiar to me? No, I've never heard of that in my life. How could that be? Perhaps your mama has said it, but you have forgotten it like usual. What do you mean like usual? How do you know how forgetful I am? Not even I know how forgetful I am. And I'm forgetful. Her name was Tequila Sunset. Thank you. It sounds familiar. It sounds like I should get it, but then I don't. It is wrong to take what belongs to others. Ah, yes, of course. That's what that means. Thanks for clarifying. You're a criminal stealing the Pokemon of others. All right, man. Hey, thanks for the versus recorder. Do not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me. You must. Please. It wasn't me, I already beat the thief lock. That's right! You played an entire playthrough of this game where you stole everyone else's Pokemon. Must inform you of bad guys. It's Lancer. Stragovian Lancer. IP address. I'll just dox Lancer live on stream to give to a fictional video game character. BRB BBYS. Have a great time with your BRB. It's the trainer school. Yay! He could be in there studying. Goodbye! Alright, let's play this safe. Let's heal. God, the instant text is so good. Hello. Come back later. I guess. Never trust track with anything true. Is there anything over here that I can... Whoa, I'm fast as fuck suddenly. I do think so. I've got a fishing rod. Let's go. Fisherman's kit also includes some trusty dive balls. Wow. Thanks, buddy. Sure. Just in case anything's different in how the ROM works. All right, cool. There's not. It's just normal fishing. Whoa. That's cool. Oh, it gives you maximum amount. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, fuck yeah. It's never the same. Oh, Lancer, I'm so sorry. All right. So let's... Hold on, register. I landed a Pokemon. It's a Magikarp. Which, like, it's gotta be good, right? It's gotta be. Ootshoot? Sneep that boy. Oopsnoot? Sneep that boy. Good job. You sneeped him. Catch him. Let's go. We catched him. All right, I need a nickname for Magikarp that sounds close, but not quite like Magikarp. Or Gyarados. I need a nickname that sounds close, but not quite to the name of this Pokemon. Like if you like heard it mumbled across the room, what might you have heard? Because I like using nickname themes. I usually do inanimate objects, and then someone came up with Smim Smear. Gyarados. There's 2 of them. What about Jerry's Toes? Maggie Crap? That's a good one too. So we've got Gyarados, Jerry's Toes, Maggie Crap. Does Maggie Crap fit? M-A-G-G-I-E-C-R-A-P. It does without a space. We can make that work. Jerry's Nose. Bollybarp. It's got the right level of dumb sounds to just appeal to my base nature. Let's see. Keep feeding me suggestions. Helps me think. Gira does. Gira does. Mall Cop? Mall Cop, final answer. Lancer seconding Mall Cop. Thank you for following. Please continue to enjoy the... Is the Lancer answer? Dude, it's got that Lancer satisfaction. It's got a Lance stamp, if you will. I'm very tired. Paul Blart Markop, Mall Cop, true. National treasure. Fuck it, I'll go with Mall Cop. All right, we got Mall Cop. Let's see what Mall Cop's got going on. Oh, fuck, the minus speed nature? Why? It's got 20 attack IVs though, 26 HP, solid in defense and special defense. Special attack leaves much to be desired, but I mean, it's a Magikarp and a Gyarados, so like, special attack isn't incredibly important. Yeah, the movement speed increase, pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. And then I can make it go even faster. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least it's got 15 speed IVs to help kind of balance that a little bit. But the 20 attack on a Gyarados, it's pretty good. And solid defenses. And that's going to be really important because of the Mystery Zone. The solid defense is important for Intimidate switching. However, I will immediately dump that shit in a box. Because my level cap right now is 15, so I ain't getting nothing out of a magikarp. And you don't want to have it in your party because you might run the risk of losing it. And if I lose it, then I'm losing it completely. There's an item on the ground and I'm gonna fucking steal it. Scope lens? I don't know what that does. Boost critical hit ratio. That's cool. Before I talk to anybody, I'm gonna heal because I don't trust anything in this game. I'm getting Darkrai as his Mystery Zone encounter. Nope. All right, hold on. It's the transition point. Give me a second. I gotta remember how. I think it's got to do with this spot. I just kind of. Will you stop being perfectly in my way? It's Passion and Platinum. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Still possible way harder. Fair. Also wrong spot. It's been years. The last time I did Mystery Zone glitching was over 10 years ago. I'm gonna lead with Binks here. Here's your parcel, buddy. Thanks for the town map. Hey. All right, so there's also the training school here where I can battle 2 extra trainers for something. I don't wanna. Oh fuck, that's right, this guy. I gotta get my Pokage. My Pokage. Thank you for the watch. Now you all know what time it is. Where I live. I've just doxed myself. Doxed myself, not docked myself. That's different. What do we got on this bad boy? Oh my gosh, do we just start with all of them? Whoa. Do they love each other? They don't love each other. Do they love each other? They don't love each other. Do they love each other? Oh. Oh. I can change the colors. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gray. I could put a timer. I don't know what this is. I remember this one. You can use this to make decisions. Yeah, Poke radar chains? I never would have guessed that. Never would have guessed it in a million years. All right, everybody, here's the deal. It's all gonna come down to this. Pick one. Where are we going? Put it all on the line. There's a prediction available. Top right, bottom left, or top left. Pick one. Choose. Use the prediction. Use the prediction. Use your channel points. You've only got like 30 seconds or something. You see no prediction? I did it. I did the thing. Oh, it's up now, I think. Maybe it's actually up now? I don't know if it's actually up there. Nope, hold on. Let me just delete it. Delete it, return points. So we'll start a prediction. Put it up for a minute instead. Okay, start prediction. Go. All right, prediction started. If you don't see it, you might have to close and reopen the stream, but I don't know. Put your channel points in. Choose. And while you guys choose, I'm gonna play the game. Oh my god, I can spin. It can spin while I'm playing the game. Choose. I think there's encounters up here I can get. Refresh the page, not there. Really? It's up. That must be on your side. You must have broken it. Or maybe it's taking a few extra seconds to become available or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's not letting me pick a result yet. All right, maybe it's up now. Try refreshing now. Root beer broken it. Fuck. No, this is such a silly thing I could have done. And now I can't. All right, encounter time. Fuck. Not good. Ball it. All right, so we were able to get somebody to do it, I guess. One person was able to do it. They put 800 points in the top right. I'll have to do it after the battle and find out which one was actually correct. Oh yeah, start coming up with nicknames. Something that sounds kind of like Caterpie or someone from Caterpie's line, but not quite. Ooh, it's got bug bite? That's pretty cool. Fuck. How do you even escape that? You're eep sneeping. Get in the ball. Thank you. Metapog? Damn. No one talks about Pog anymore. Ever since the dude that did Pog turned out to be kind of a bad person. Really dropped off. You nickname the Caterpie, we are going to be naming this thing something. Smattershme. Butter me, Metapog. Splatterpea? That's gross. But it works, it fits the theme. I'm sorry, root beer. Twice? All right, we're doing Splatterpea in solidarity of root beer. Everybody please put Splatterpea in the chat in solidarity of root beer. Oh no. No, it's okay. We'll do it this way. Splatterpea. All right, what could I have had? I could have had a Bellsprout. Getting a grass type actually would have been good. Plus it's part poison. That's just a really good defensive type to have. All right, let's grind our team on wild Pokemon. I forgot to spin the wheel. You're right. I gotta find out if the one person who was able to vote was correct. Wow, you had Iron Defense? That's cool. I'll drop Harden for Iron Defense. All right, let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Survey says top left. Sorry. It was top left. Damn. Sorry to probably Lancer who was able to vote. Money. All right, Splatterpea, you're fully evolved now. Congratulations. Honestly, not going to be too bad early game. Move Gust, sure. I'm gonna drop Tackle. I just don't see a world where I use Tackle as a Butterfree. But I do see a world where I affect their speed, so. Alright, let's take a look at that Splatterpea. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got... Whoa! Okay, so plus special attack, minus speed. The minus speed sucks. And the 5 speed IVs that it has also sucks. However, that plus special attack and 30 special attack IVs, that's pretty cool. This is why Canadians aren't allowed to vote. Damn. True. True. Alright, can Butterfree learn Water Pulse? No, of course not. It was a stupid question. Okay, so we do have a rival battle coming up if my memory serves. Yeah, Splatterpea is honestly my best Pokemon right now, because that's a fully evolved Mon, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and it's got Tinted Lens. Tinted Lens is pretty good. We do like that. So I went with the fire starter. So the water starters could potentially be an issue. I do have Wingull as well as Binks. I got Tangle and Binks to help me out with that. Let's take everybody to 12. Just to be safe here. Bite for Binks. We love to see Bite for Binks. I'll take out Leer. I'll keep Howl for the attack boosting. Air Cutter for Ootshoot. Definitely drop Peck for that. Confusion for Splatterpea. I think Iron Defense can still be cool because Splatterpea can get healing moves later. And even though Butterfree's defense is not that great, Iron Defense really helps with that. I think I will drop String Shot though. Speed Control can be good, but there are better options. The Splatterpea is only an 11. Let's fix that. My only worry about using Binks early is Binks does not have good speed. That's my only concern about using Binks early. So what I'm thinking is let's try to lead with Hoot Hoot. Let's lead with Ootshoot, see if I can get the early Hypnosis, switch in Binks to get some Howls, and then just start killing. All right, let's try this out. There we go, rival time. Got a Starly. Here's my Ootshoot. Hypnosis. Oh my god, first try Hypnosis. Let's switch to Binks. I'm gonna Howl. That's 2 sleep turns. I could probably do one more. Okay, the quick attack sucks. That's okay. We got +2 attack, Spark kills. No way it doesn't. Okay. A Munchlax. I'll stick with Spark. It's still +2 attack. Should hurt quite a bit. Not enough to kill. Has Rock Tomb? Oh god. That minus speed? There's no way Bing still outspeeds this. Everyone on my team is weak to that. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. I've got quick attack. He used a potion, that's fine. I don't think this kills. If I knew he was gonna use a potion, I could have done Spark. Yeah, Munch is the slowest Pokemon, that's true. But I have 9 speed EVs on a Shinx and -1 speed from the Rock Tomb. I don't think I outspeed that Munchlax, is the thing. And I don't think another quick attack kills. But what I do know is that if I switch right now, I think I'm just in trouble. I don't think he's gonna go for the rock slide here. I mean, I guess it's a chance for him to pretty much go for any move at this point. Let's go with Tingle. It is gonna go Rock Tomb. That is gonna hurt a lot. It is gonna lower my speed. I might still outspeed. We're gonna go with the Water Pulse. I do outspeed. No damage. No damage at all. I am probably wiping on this fight. If I were to wager a guess. Binks can probably kill with a spark now, and outspeeds because it no longer has the minus speed. I don't believe I outspeed here. Let's go Splatter P. Splatter P's got some really strong bulk. Iron Defense is a waste of a turn because it just has a water type attack and it's only dealing 6 damage anyways. I did. I don't have much hope for long game in this, so I'm just kind of feeling things out. We'll go Confusion probably. Cause hold on. $40 power, 50 power. Okay, so Gust is actually more because of same type attack bonus. Oh my god, it has Peck. Of course it has Peck. That makes all of the sense in the world. Alright, Hymn's Char. Because I really don't have other options right now. Fury Swipes. Make it fucking count. Good job, Hymn's Chair. Great work. I'm alive. I don't have any switches. That's not gonna kill. Just crit 3 more times, Hymn's Chair. You've got this, buddy. Alright, attempt 1's going in the dirt. Because I've got nothing I can do against that Piplup. Unless Binks outspeeds. Do you outspeed Binks? No, you don't, because you're a Shinx. Alright, well there goes attempt number 1, everybody. Go get him, Outshoot. Nah, good job, buddy. Oh! Hold up! Hold! The attempt's dead no matter what, but maybe we win. Crit him! Let's go! We win! God. Yeah, that's that, everybody. That's that. To another item, the experience share. Wow, that's not helpful for me at all. Yeah, so this run's dead. I lost 3 of my 5 Pokemon. There's nothing to do. It's gonna be attempt 2, and it's late and I'm tired, so I am gonna go ahead and go to bed. Plus, I forgot to actually set a save state for the start of the run. So, yay! Before I go, is it gonna be what I think it's gonna be? Is it? Yeah, it is. Lancer, you are an incredible human being. You have so much talent and so much passion for the things that you have talent in. You are great and cool and also neat. Please continue to be all of those things. and keep working on Roomsteria, because that shit's cool. And you're doing a great job. Let's raid somebody. Do I have anybody to raid? Not really. Yeah, I have legitimately nobody. All the people that I'm following, nobody's live. So that's a shame. Need a can of raid? Do it. Do it. Anyways, yeah, I don't have anybody to raid over to really. Is there anyone doing? Hold on. Let's just look around.
This one.
What? No, no, I don't want sound. Stop. How do I stop the sound? There's literally no way to stop the sound because it's not like a player head. Stop.
I really hope you are working.
Stop. It's not like, okay, so here's the thing about the Twitch website that officially I hate so much. So what I did is I searched Minish Cap to see if anybody was live. There was somebody live. And maybe we'll raid over there. I don't know. But I'll tell you what. So on Twitch's main screen, it has like here's some recommended channels you should check out. But like it's like actual little like players. So you can pause, you can mute, you can whatever. When you search for a game, it just pulls up the first result and it's not in a little mini player. So there is no controls for pausing or muting or anything. So every moment I spent on that page, I was completely out of my control. And I hate that in a website. Give me controls to stop shit when I don't want shit. Fight me. Really hope you aren't working. I'm not working. I don't work anything. I've never worked a day in my life. That's not true. I work too many days in my life. Anyway. Yeah, I don't have anybody to raid over to. So I am just gonna close out the night. But I will be back on Tuesday for attempt 2 of Renegade Platinum. And you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of research into this to help me kind of prepare a little bit. Because, wow, going into a Nuzlocke completely blind, it's not going to work. It ain't going to work at all. So we're going to do some research. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to find some docs. I'm going to look into some stuff, and I'm going to try to be a little bit more prepared on Tuesday. You are all wonderful people. If anyone is still here from Anticrust stream, thank you so much. I hope you had a great time. I'll be back on Tuesday for more of this. Other things that I do, I play randomized Zelda games. I speedrun Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. I want to get back to speedrunning other games too. We also got RPG content. Sometimes I'll pull some random shit out and we have some fun. So if you like that, or you think that I'm at least a little entertaining, you can come back whenever you want. We stream every Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm just gonna close it out because I got nobody to shoot you guys over to. You're burnt out on Minish Cap? That's fair. That's why I took a break from it. Because I've been doing so many Minish Cap runs that I got my top 20 run and I'm taking a break. But I'll see you all later. I love you all. I'll see you on Tuesday.